Hey guys, it's that time again. Let's talk about the new Human Design Weekly Transit. And if we don't know each other, hello! My name is Maureen Webb. I'm the creator of SoulStar Mapping. And I'm a little bit of a transit nerd. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of it. So let's get into it. So later on today, we officially enter a new Human Design Weekly Transit. And it comes with another chapter in our collective story. So right now basically last week, the sun was in gate 33. The earth was in gate 19. I don't know about you, but last 6 days have been a lot of reflection. In that transit, we were invited to slow down, to even take a step back and recognize the wisdom that can only come from looking at our experiences with fresh eyes. Now, gate 33, what we've been doing for the past 6 days, reminded us that sometimes we need a little bit of space before we can truly understand where we have been. And I don't know about you, but I was like, yeah, this tracks. And then gate 19 was in the earth, and it invited us to reconnect with ourselves, with others, and what we genuinely need. I don't know about you, but I had a lot of old ideas come back last week. But this week, the story begins to move forward. The sun is in gate 7 and the earth moves into gate 13. So I think of it like this. If last week was about reflecting on the journey so far, this week is about discovering where that journey is leading us. Now, gate 7 is often called the gate of leadership. But this isn't leadership through control. No. This is leadership through direction. That is what gate 7 gives us. It's about recognizing that we all have the ability to guide others, not by having all the answers, but by helping move the collective towards a shared vision. Now, sometimes leadership simply looks like taking the next right step. Then we have gate 13 in the earth. Now, don't forget, the earth is what grounds us. And gate 13 is the gate of the listener. This gate reminds us that before we can lead, we have to be willing to listen. And sometimes it's not pleasant, but we want to listen. We want to listen to the stories of other people, to the lessons from our past, and to the wisdom that's already present when we create the space to truly hear. And to be quite honest, these two gates, chef's kiss. Gate 13 is asking us to ground into listening. You think it'd be easy, but a lot of us don't listen. We hear and respond. Then gate 7 helps us choose a direction. One gathers wisdom, and the other helps us move forward with it. So I invite you this week, notice where life is asking you to listen before you lead. Pay attention to the conversations that stay with you. There are hints and clues and Easter eggs in all of it, especially the stories that move you, especially the insights that quietly point you towards your next step. You know the one. Because the best leaders, and this is, oh my God, right? The best leaders are not always the loudest. They're often the ones who have learned how to listen first. So last week, we reflected on the path behind us. This week, we begin choosing the path ahead. So, if you have gate 7 or gate 13 in your chart, consider this your invitation to observe how these energies meet your design over the next 6 days. And in the next reel, we're going to explore all of the different ways that this transit might be interacting with your personal human design. If you love these reels, I will be completely honest with you. I am reading from a teleprompter that I got directly out of the SoulStar Mapping Transit Tracker, because that's literally what this is designed for, to understand the weekly transits and how they personally affect you, because you are your star player. Why keep imagining other things when you literally have a map of how energy affects you in the transit tracker? No more regular horoscopes. Go with the transit tracker. That is some personalized stuff. If you like it, you like all the things, all of the offers, link is in the bio. I'm gonna wrap this one up and then we're gonna get to the second one. See you soon.